so much for being with us here on Talk Pittsburgh. And the excitement is in the air, I have to tell you. My kids are jumping.
Are they?
They want the candy, they want the costumes. We want to do it all right now. They're very excited.
Everything. It's been really difficult trying to hide Logan's costume. Well, he doesn't know where it is, but I've been wanting to give it to him because I think he's going to be so cute in it. Elmo. He's going to be Elmo. So I know you guys are gonna want to see that.
We get a ton of trick-or-treaters in our neighborhood, so I have been stashing away candy so that we're prepared. And last night, everyone in the house was like, "Where's that candy? We need to buy it.
Yeah.
Give me one piece." I'm like, "I'm not opening it. You can't have it.
It's
you
hard
can't have it
to
yet."
keep that stash in the house, especially with people who love candy. I don't know.
Well, we're jumping into the Halloween spirit a little bit early. We have a special treat, not a trick for you. The Bill Henry Band is playing some Halloween-themed tunes for us. We cannot wait to see this. It's going to be amazing. What a treat for us today.
Yeah, they are so good.
Really
every
good.
time I see them play, I love them.
There is one trick too, as you know.
Yeah.
I went to 100 Acres Manor, and I thought it was going to be fun. We thought we were going to just see makeup. Just wait for it.
Yeah,
just wait for it.
I can't believe you did that. All right. Well, so we're going to get into our family feed today.
Let's jump into it. What's been going on with you?
Well, I got a chance, as I do every year, Be Pep Jazz. They host this amazing celebration. It's a collaboration of all of these jazz artists from all around the city. I mean, we're talking legends, and they do this at the Heinz History Center.
We actually featured them on
Yes,
on
we
Talk
did.
Pittsburgh
Yes,
last
we
week.
did. Yeah. So I love being a part of this. It's always like this just fun, just chaos, and just there's music going in every area of the venue, and Tim Stevens, he puts it on. He does a great job every year. So it's always a good time to have, and my mom was there.
Oh,
which
I love that you brought a date along with you.
Well, she went with her own date. Like she was there with a friend, and I just kind of was like, "Oh, hey, Mom."
And she was,
so it was good, yeah.
Oh,
so it was like
amazing.
I hung out with my mom. And I also wanted to share this. So we're working on Logan's words and getting him to talk. And so one of the things that he's been picking up recently is just whenever he sees a camera now, or I should say a phone, he goes, "Cheese!" And so cheese is like, that's his cheese right there.
Looks a little cute.
Laid back and cheese. So that's every day.
Oh, he's
cheese.
getting so big.
Yeah,
Isn't it
he's
crazy
huge.
how fast it happens?
Gosh, like he's 2. He's really the size of a 4-year-old. But yeah, I just every day I see him and hear him learning something new, and it's wonderful. It really is.
So special.
Yeah.
It's a really cool time.
It really is.
It's a really cool time.
How about you?
So we have been busy in our house. I decided that we were going to redo our bathroom.
Yes.
And so I wanted to kind of update because we decided to, is it called color drenching? The whole
When
bathroom.
you do the ceiling too.
So take a look. This is the video. I took a little, I opened the door and then just kind of walked you through. So the color is called Grounded from Sherwin-Williams.
Ooh.
And so everything, the kids were not happy about it, I will say. They were like, why would you pick brown for the bathroom?
But brown is in. It's all the rage.
That's what I was trying to tell them.
Yeah.
So, and there's my bathtub.
Ooh,
You see my book?
I see. Yeah, I see
Do you
your
see my
book, your bathtub, everything.
So the good news is we have a new mirror that's coming in. We have a new chandelier for over the bathtub. I switched out the handles on. One of the easiest things to do is to switch out your hardware in your cabinets.
Yes.
So I did that, and then of course Frankie did a wonderful job painting. My curtains come in 2 weeks. I'm just so excited to put something together. This is what I enjoy doing in my spare time.
You, like, at this point, you do it all. I mean, you cook, you bake, you're switching out hardware on your furniture pieces. You're woodworking, you're like...
My woodworking. My brain is a mood board on Pinterest. Can I tell you? It's like a constant mood board. I'm like, what about this? What about, oh, what if I did that with that? And then all of a sudden it'll feel one day like it all clicks into place and I'm like, I got it.
Yeah.
I know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, well, you know,
So
I understand. I worked on my porch this past summer and I really enjoyed it. But the bathroom, it looks amazing.
Thanks. I can't wait to show you when it's all done.
All right. So I really want you to weigh in on this conversation because I think you're going to know a little bit more about this than I do. Okay, so dictionary.com, they just announced yesterday that their word of the year is 6'7", which is more of a phrase or 2 words, I would say. So if you're not up to date on this is the current slang that all of the kids are using, and you probably have no idea what it means. I really don't either. But basically, it's at any moment, kids are saying 6'7".
I like how you say it.
Yeah, I don't even know if hope I'm saying it right. But in schools, it's causing problems. So much so that when teachers, they're teaching something and maybe they say 6, 7, and then all of the kids yell back 6, 7, and then
they say it like this. They say 6, 7.
Oh yeah, okay. 6, 7,
That's
and
right. then it's 41.
There's a 41
right.
too?
Now there's 41.
Oh my gosh. So it disrupts the class. A lot of teachers and schools have banned it completely. There's really no meaning to this whatsoever. I mean, some people feel like it means, I've heard like so-so, or it doesn't really mean anything. And I think it's just to annoy adults.
It's funny that dictionary.com would come out with their word of the year without a definition.
Yeah. There's no definition. There was like so-so, maybe this, maybe that. I don't even think kids really know what it means, but it doesn't matter. They just want to talk.
They do just want to talk.
Yeah.
I think that there was some tie-in to maybe a TikTok that may have referenced it, but I don't know that we are so far into it that I don't even think that the kids know. But I do know that every parent, every grandparent, every teacher, anyone who interacts with any kid, I would say from the age of 5 to, I don't even know if high schoolers are doing it, but definitely in the middle school, it is happening. And it's like the reluctance to say it now. Like teachers, like doing math problems. I've seen some funny TikToks where teachers are doing math problems and they're like, oh gosh, the answer is 67. They don't want to say it. Like, we're going to erase that one and we'll do a new problem.
I've seen the same thing, like dance teachers, when they're like 5, 6, 7. No, you can't do that anymore. But really quickly, I did do a deeper dive here, and it came from the lyrics of a song from the rapper Skrilla. Yeah, there you go.
That's it. One of our favorite shows of all time in my house is The Office. There was no reference of 6, 7 in The Office at all. This is we're going back way too old now. It's one of those shows that Frankie and I have actually binge watched 4 or 5 times over from the beginning to the end. This is a highlight reel actually of Angela, played by Angela Kinsey. She and her fellow co-star Jenna Fisher on the show a few years back came up with a new concept for a podcast where they basically just talk about The Office.
Right.
It's called The Office Ladies Podcast. Truly one of my favorite shows. 2 of the best characters on the show. And so that's what I wanted to talk about today. In one of the episodes, Angela shares a story about how she got her foot in the door, and she did it through lying. And I loved this so much. Take a listen to how she described what happened.
I said, well, for 3 months I called and I got your voicemail and no one called me back. So today I called and I lied. And I said that I was talking to someone and that person transferred me to Barbara. And then I told Barbara a version of that lie and she transferred me to you.
And did Nancy say you're hired?
Nancy said, can you be here Monday? It was a Friday. I was in Archer City, Texas, very rural area.
There you go.
Okay.
Just like that. So now, do we condone lying? No. But this was Angela's story about how she got her internship at Conan O'Brien. And she found that she had to use some way to kind of trick her way into getting to the right person. And I think that sometimes this happens. I think that it's really interesting, especially if you're far along in your career or you've been doing the same thing for a while, to kind of reflect back on how you got your start. And I think for so many of us, it took a little bit more than just perseverance and hard work to get your foot in the door.
Right, definitely. I mean, I will say the same thing. I don't want to say that I outright lied, but you do. I think we all do it. We all embellish just a little bit more.
To
get there, right. And I think that if you're trying to get a job or is trying to step into a career where you don't have that experience, you come up with ways to say like, all right, well, I have this skill set and this skill set can transfer. It can be transferable into this position. I think that's the way to do it.
And that's not lying.
That's not lying at all.
Not at all.
So I don't see a problem with it. I mean, in the way this world is set up right now, we're all just trying to survive, you know? And I will say, you don't want to outright lie, because I've seen a lot of times where that just comes back to haunt people. But I get it. I
still bring about these feelings of nausea that I had from my first job. The place that I worked, there was this trial period. And so you basically had 3 weeks without a contract where you had to prove yourself worthy of that job. And so you had to, bust it every single day, make the deadlines, do all the work, prove that you deserved it. And the job was in New York City. And so you can't just like move to New York City on a whim. So I knew I was putting all my eggs in this basket. I was like, I had to make it work. I had to get that job. And I don't remember ever manipulating the situation or lying to do it. I just remember how hard it is.
Yes.
Those first jobs, and even just getting your foot in the door, how hard it is to get there.
Yeah, you did what you had to do, and I'm sure you got past that trial period. And those trial periods, I don't know why they do that to people. It's so stressful.
Well, if you can get through the stress, I think that you've proven yourself, right?
Okay, yes, I think so.
And here we
Good
are
job.
today.
Yes, we are.
Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, from fashion and film to live symphony, there's an annual gala where art and culture meet the spectacular style. Find out more about the artistry and impact behind this celebration.
And animals make great companions, but they can also help ease anxiety. Next, how horses are helping kids build confidence, process grief, and learn to manage their emotions. Talk Pittsburgh, we'll be right back. We've all heard about the rise in anxiety and stress among kids and teens. And while traditional therapy helps, sometimes healing comes from an unexpected place.
Like a barn or a quiet moment with a horse. Melissa Rayworth from Pittsburgh is here to tell us about 2 unexpected programs helping local kids. It's always good to see you.
You guys too?
This is really wonderful. I've heard before and actually visited some programs where they do equine therapy. It's really starting to grow in popularity. Why did you all want to tackle this now?
Well, it's interesting. Our region has a lot of options for this, and because we knew that there was interesting programs happening at Glade Run and at Bellaterra, we just thought it would be great to share this with the families that read articles at Pittsburgh. So we have a story about Glade Run that's out now, and a piece that we're working on about Bellaterra.
Yeah, and talk a little bit about how equine therapy helps kids and in what areas, because I've been hearing a lot about this.
It is so remarkable. And the knowledge of this, and even research into this, goes way back in history. I mean, early 20th century, World War II veterans were working with horses to recover from trauma. But basically, so horses, because they are herd animals, they relate to one another. Relationships are important. They're also prey animals, and they have to be very aware of their surroundings and very sensitive to what's going on. So when groups of horses are together, their heartbeats sync up. And when they're with us, our heartbeats sync with them.
Whoa!
So yes, and the research into, there's a lot of National Institutes of Health research into this that is incredible. People who work with horses in this way, not only will it help with behavioral stuff or recovering from grief, but they've even tracked that people get better sleep afterward if they've spent this time with horses.
You know, we've heard this too about dogs, therapy dogs, and therapy animals in general, and how just even those few minutes can kind of reduce our cortisol, calm us down a little bit, but there is really some science to equine therapy. So you mentioned one of the places, Glade Run Adventures, which you have your article posted now.
Yes.
What did you find there?
So they have a lot of different things for families. There's a summer camp program that kids can do, and they do have some work that's focused specifically for kids on the autism spectrum, but they also have classes and they have therapy. So that responsibility of getting to know a horse, maybe grooming the horse, spending time with them, because the horses are so attentive, and you have to be attentive, even if you're working with a relatively small horse, you're still in this ring or arena with this sort of impressive, enormous animal. You've got to be attentive and open and paying attention. And so then if you're also working with a human therapist or some teacher who's part of this, you're listening, you're open and focused. And so your healing or your learning is sort of increased by that.
Oh yeah, I read something remarkable once where it said that, you know how if you meet a stranger, you don't necessarily instantly bond with that stranger, but horses are different. Like they don't look at you like a stranger. Like, instantly, you're their best friend.
Yeah, and they're about community and connection. And somehow that really helps people.
You mentioned there was another location that you've also visited. That article has not posted yet, but will be coming soon, about Bellaterra Stables.
Yes, they are incredible, and they do a lot of work with school groups and with community groups, especially that are dealing with grief. I went out to East Allegheny School District to see, they're doing a year-long program with students there, middle schoolers. And it was incredible for me to watch this. Picture this group of middle school kids, and they're not really listening. They're outside their school building. Yes,
we know.
6, 7 in the morning. And then once they were sort of brought over to this arena with this little temporary pen that had been set up with these 2 beautiful smaller horses, they just started paying attention. And when they were told, I love that the women who run Bellaterra are incredible, and they said to the students, we're going to bring you in small groups with these horses. They need you to be calm, because this isn't easy for them. They're here with all of us. You've got, and you could see these kids take this responsibility seriously. And as they came into this ring, and learned to sort of, they were just sort of spending time with the horses. The instructors also showed them how the horses deal with conflict. The two horses they brought, they get along, but they don't love one another. And when they brought them really close together, one started sort of making noise and getting in the other's face, and the other took a moment. It was almost like you could see the horse think about, do I want to fight? Nah, I'm just gonna back off a little. That horse turned away and kind of breathed, and they said to the students, like, is this like something you might deal with your own friends? And these kids, you could see them getting it.
Like clicking.
So many lessons, and there's, I love this because there's so much heaviness, there's so much grief that our young people deal with. So it's wonderful that they have an outlet. Yes.
Thanks for sharing these stories.
Sure.
Really
Thank
cool.
you.
All right, you can read more about local equine therapy programs on Pittsburgh's website. We're going to link you up on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
All right, coming up, are you ready to cozy up with your next great read? Drama, love, ambition, and a dash of danger. These options run the gamut. Learn more about the contenders for Book of the Month. That's next.
From falling headfirst into heartbreak to a deliciously dark twist on Girl Dinner, this month's book options are made for curling up and diving in.
Jenny from the Berg Book Baddies is here to dish on all of our Book of the Month options so you can crown the next page-turning champ. We love this. And you have some amazing options here, so I can't wait to get into them. So let's start with the first one.
Oh, yeah. So the first one is Falling Like Leaves by Misty Wilson. So this is going to be our romance. So a New York City teen moves to a small town, Connecticut, where she keeps bumping into her first kiss at her autumn festival while questioning her future between city and small town life.
Love
So
this.
it's giving Hallmark.
It's giving Hallmark.
It really is.
The cover says it all, too. And just a reminder for people at home, if you're watching this, you are going to be able to vote on these options. So we're going to give you all 4 of them. And so you have your romance. Next one up, we have Too Old for This.
Yep, so this will be our thriller. So a retired 75-year-old serial killer named Lottie,
You say this so casually.
whose quiet life is disrupted when an investigative journalist shows up asking questions about unsolved murders.
Ooh.
So, but that cover,
it's giving Misery.
It's
right?
giving nightmares
is that the
for
movie?
days. Yes, Misery.
Yeah.
It really is. All right, so then we have The Boys Club. What's that about?
Yep, so this one will be on mystery. So a driven young lawyer who lands her dream job at a powerful New York law firm discovers a seductive male-dominated culture of money in society, and she is threatened to consume her job, and it's a sharp legal drama about ambition and power and like success in this boys club world. So she's a woman and she's walking into this.
So there's going to
world.
be so many relatable moments in
I
that
feel
book,
like,
I'm sure.
And last but not least, we have Girl Dinner. But this is maybe not what you're thinking.
Right. So when you hear girl dinner, you think like Caesar salad, French fries.
Yes, we're throwing it all together.
Yes.
Charcuterie.
That pulls me in, right? So this is our dark comedy with a little bit of like thriller. So it's a feminist horror novel about an exclusive sorority and a sinister wellness trend. So they practice this by their members. Their sorority follows their professor around, and they're just these group rituals that they do. And it's a book about power and lust and really what these sorority members are willing to do for solidarity.
And there's a lot of good stuff coming from Olivia Blake. I think a lot of people are talking
You see her
about
everywhere.
You see
You're
her
an
everywhere.
avid reader.
That's good.
We have to talk about tonight
Yay.
because you guys are celebrating a big anniversary, and it's kind of going to be your local meetup, your monthly meetup, but with a little bit more flair.
Yeah, so tonight we're celebrating 2 years. So I can't believe we've been doing this for 2 years. It's grown, and I just can't believe it keeps growing, and we're getting more girls in the community together. So tonight it's going to be at the library on Carson in the South Side. We're going to have some cake and just some signs and cute little stuff for us to do. So even if you didn't read the book, feel free to come. It's at 7 p.m. tonight. So
We talk a lot on the show about community and finding your people, and I feel like you are giving so many women in our area this space to come together. And yes, you get to read, but there's so much more than that. I mean, don't you find that you're building this community?
Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of times, a lot of the girls don't read the book. Like, I'm guilty of it. My life gets busy, and you know, so it's hard to always read the book. So we say, like, come, even if you didn't read, just come. Think of it more of like just a community.
Yeah, I mean, you're coming
to get
together, you're making new friends, you're getting
But like,
something
who
good
cares?
to eat.
Like, read it, but who cares?
Yeah,
You didn't. It's not the end of the world if you didn't read it. So
Oh,
just
we
come.
love that you do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much
Yeah,
fun.
it's so fun.
Really providing a good outlet for so
Thank
many.
you.
Yes, thank you. All right, you can vote for the next book of the month and find out more about the Berg Book Baddies and our meetups, including the one tonight, by heading to our website.
I'm trying to figure out which one I would pick, and I feel like it would be the Boys Club.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
that
so.
would be my vote. Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, we're rocking and rolling to a haunting jam session with the Bill Henry Band. Their spooky twist arrives in time for Halloween, and it's next.
No, I can't stand the way you put me down. Girl, I put a spell on you.
They put the Raven and Bones in R&B. Pittsburgh's The Bill Henry Band is getting in the Halloween spirit with us here on Talk Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and we're hoping a little Thursday jam session will brighten up your day, performing one of our favorites, I Put a Spell on You. It's the Bill Henry Band.
I put a spell on you. 'Cause you're mine. Stop the things you do. Stop the things you do. No, I ain't lying. Girl, I ain't lying. I can't stand you running around. And I can't stand every time that you put me down. Girl, I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Said I love you. Girl, I love you. And I don't care, no, I don't. Just say I'm yours right now. 'Cause I put a spell on you. Because, just because you're mine. Girl, I love you. Said I love you. Girl said I don't care, no I don't. Say I'm yours right now. 'Cause I put a spell on you. Because you're mine.
Okay.
Right? I felt that, like
So
to the
fun.
core. Well, the Bill Henry Band is performing November 26th at the original Pittsburgh Winery. We'll have a link to their schedule and tickets at kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
Seriously, what a treat.
Right. Still to come, don't take this dessert at face value. Find out how you can bake a delicious Halloween pie with personality. Because who says a sweet treat can't smile back?
And your favorite haunts are preparing for their final few days. We peeled back the curtain to see how the actors go from day to nighttime ghoul to give the scare of a lifetime. Yeah, that includes me. That's coming up next.
Whoa, it's one of the scariest spots in town. Each fall, 100 Acres Manor welcomes visitors to its haunted grounds, leaving you with sweaty palms and nightmares for days. Who signs up for this?
Not me. But since I've somehow gotten on our producer's bad sides, I stopped by to learn what it takes to get into costume, and then fun for me, into character. Take a look. Zombies, werewolf victims, a trio of sisters known as the Sisterhood. Those are just some of the creepy players that you're going to see wandering around 100 Acres Manor. We're pulling back the curtain, though, to get a little bit more of the magic in the monsters. I'm here with the director of makeup. This is Megan Morris. You make this happen every single night.
Yes, every single night.
And so tell us about some of the creepy characters that people will find here.
We have a lot of different characters. We have the sisters that haunt London. They are going after the werewolves. They are absolutely terrifying. There's 3 of them. Sometimes there's 4. Depends on the night. But they are absolutely terrifying. They will come right up to you.
You're working with a team of professionals here. You all can do makeup in a matter of minutes.
Yes.
You said most looks are between 8 and 15 minutes to get them out the door and into the haunt.
Exactly. We are all very good at what we do. We're very talented. We train really hard for this. All summer long we come in. It's 5 to 6 hours every single time we're training together. So yeah, we spend a lot of time together.
I think a lot of people don't know this. You have day jobs. You go to your day jobs, but you look forward to this second job every season.
Oh yes.
There's a sense of camaraderie in making people scary.
Yeah, it's more like a family, honestly.
Yeah. So what is your favorite part about doing this every year?
Honestly, my favorite part is the makeup. I love getting to work with these absolutely amazing and talented artists. We get so close that it's unreal, and we have so much fun doing this.
You're all so talented, and in fact, you're helping with the talents here on our producer, Alante. What is he becoming today?
So he's going to be one of our doctors in South Valley Hospital. My girl Michaela, she is going to be slaying his look. She is one of our best at our South Valley looks, so couldn't think of anyone better to do this.
It's interesting to watch a monster zombie actually transform our producer.
Yeah, actually, all of us that do the makeup are also actors.
Okay. Well, we got to put Alante to work. He is an actor too, so let's see how well he does at 100 Acres Manor. We're about to enter South Valley Hospital. Brittany, I did not sign up for this. I signed up for makeup. Here we go. No. Okay. And it's light outside. And it's light.
Welcome to South Valley Hospital, our premier destination for rest, relaxation, and recovery.
We're gonna throw up, honestly. No. Okay. Real casual.
You know what? I was like, when is she going to run? I could not have done that. I would have peed my pants.
It was close.
Yeah.
A+ for Alante.
Yes.
Well done in the acting. He was thrown into that role last minute. I honestly, when I was there, I felt like I had to go back and think. The last time I was at a haunted house was probably in high school.
Yes.
But it's so much fun, and they have a wonderful setup there because they have tents and they have things to do as you're waiting in line. There's VIP, there's a lot happening, and they have special things happening this weekend. 100 Acres Manor is open through November 2nd, so you still have time to check it out. We're going to link you to their full schedule on our website. You want to check it out.
Ooh, all right. Coming up on Talk Pittsburgh, get ready for a runway of culture and couture. Next, we're giving you a sneak peek of the beauty unfolding at the annual Africanism Gala. Africanism Gala has become one of the city's most anticipated cultural events, a dazzling night that celebrates Black heritage and creativity on a global scale, all happening at Heinz Hall.
Yeah, what a perfect place for it. And this year's centerpiece, it's the U.S. premiere of Simon Frederick's stunning new film, brought to life by the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra. We are so happy to have Simon. He's joining us today, along with Fashion Africana founder Demetria Bocella and artist in residence Contera Morphis. We're so happy to have you all here today. And of course, we have our performer behind us who's going to be dancing in just a moment. First, Demetria, I want to ask you what people can expect from this year's big gala. You've been working hard.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for having us. We so appreciate it. We're thrilled to announce that we are collaborating with the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra this year.
Wonderful.
So fun.
To premiere the extraordinary artist, award-winning photographer, filmmaker Simon Frederick. You know, so we're just excited, and he is the highlight of this year's gala.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for people who have never been before, what can they expect? Because I've come a number of times, and it's always something new. It's always something unexpected, and it's just beautiful. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. We want our guests to have an experience every step of the way. From the red carpet, you know, indoors for the VIP reception. Kia Tomlin, our co-chair, Mary McKinney Flaherty, our other co-chair. But Kia will have an activation, so folks will be able to experience that in her beautiful pieces. They'll have the step and repeat, and you know, it's fashion, beauty, so you're going to have an opportunity to shine. Our guests will be the models. They will be the highlight as well.
Ooh,
so we're really excited.
But this really is a little bit of everything. You're one of the artists in residence, so tell us about what you'll be bringing that evening.
This year, I will be presenting my choreography, Rooted. It's a piece about Black women inspired by Simon, his love letter to Black women. So this piece is full of movement, power, beauty. We have an intergenerational piece, so we have a 10-year-old, we have a 52-year-old dancing, and Point Park dancer, so everything in between, so we're really excited.
Yeah, that is wonderful. And Simon, your film will premiere at the event. This is so exciting. Tell us a little bit about the film and what it feels like to be involved in this production.
Well, to be involved, I mean, when Demetria asked me, and when the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra said that they were going to be creating a new symphony based on the work, I was overwhelmed. I mean, that's why I'm here in Pittsburgh, you know, to make art in this way, to inspire people, to, you know, just to hear one of my films being orchestrated by such a world-renowned orchestra is amazing.
The PSO has been doing such amazing things. We were just talking on our morning show today about how they're doing this whole series with Bugs Bunny, and they're playing along with it. They really are just trying to bring film and videos to life with their beautiful sounds. Can you tell us a little bit more about what your film, though, is about?
So my film is a love letter to Black women. Inspired by my late mother and my late grandmother.
I'm so sorry.
Who were, that's okay, they were formidable women. They did a great job on making sure that we grew up to be formidable men. Okay. And, you know, for me, this film is about giving back to women, giving back to Black women in particular, and really just showing, you know, in a divisive world that we're living in, that we are more connected to each other than some people would have us believe.
It's going to be a fun night, but also a powerful night. And so we're so lucky because we actually get to see a little bit of a performance.
Yes.
And can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to see?
Yes, so we have Anaya with us today, and she's going to perform a little bit of what you'll see at the show. So this is a part of my piece, Rooted.
Okay, take it away.
Create a beautiful world for you, Black women.
dance alone can communicate so much. Love that. Well, the Africanism Gala is happening on Saturday, November 8th at Heinz Hall. We're going to have more information about this event on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
All the feels.
Yes.
Still to come on the show. Move over, Candy. This Halloween treat is face forward in a frightfully delicious way. Petrified pie making? Sign us up. Classes in session next.
Or at least it looks like it. And if you're looking to surprise your party guests with something spooky and sweet this Halloween, look no further.
Chef Aleka is here to show us how to make the viral face pie that's been creeping across TikTok. And I wasn't really sure, is it a viral pie face or face pie? It doesn't matter. It's creepy all the same.
Yeah. So I was so excited to recreate this one. So this is the first time I did go out and buy store-bought pie dough.
Okay. We should tell people, and they should know this about you, but you're kind of the pie queen.
I am.
You are.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to just, kind of so that it's easy for adults and kids to do.
Okay.
So I went out and bought store-bought pie dough, and then I just grabbed a big, wide cup.
Okay.
And you guys have the circles.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy enough.
So just making smaller pies.
Just making smaller pies. We're kind of making a double stuffed pie. We're doing a top and a bottom.
Got it.
So the filling is Granny Smith apple, and to make it red, I just smashed raspberries in there too.
Just to give it that color.
Yeah, just to give it that color. And you want to cut them up pretty small because one of these guys look like they have teeth.
It does. And maybe a missing tooth too at the same time.
Yeah. So to create the face, what we're gonna do, I gave you each a paring knife.
Okay.
So what we do is you make the eye slits first, going horizontally.
You're giving us a knife?
Yeah, I am.
How about that?
So it looks like, we're doing the top of this, but
Yes.
the bottom is just you're getting little mini pie tins. Can you use a muffin?
No, you're going to be doing top and bottom is the same circle.
Yes.
Okay.
But we're baking it into, if you have mini pie tins, right?
No, we're just baking them
just
flat.
baking as is.
You bake them
flat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's almost like a stuffed little cookie pie.
So now you're going to make the same slit for the nose.
Okay, like
horizontally, but sure, vertically.
Okay.
And then you wanted it to look like that emoji face where you're just like,
I see.
not smiling. Okay, so I took the scrap and I made it look like, so she said to make it look like a pear shape first. So I took the scrap and made it look like a pear shape.
Got it.
And then you take a little bit of water and you glue your pear shape onto the face.
Nose.
So this is the little nose.
Why is this coming to life right before my eyes?
Now
and I saw her kind of like massaging it so it kind of like melds into the face,
or
right?
I would have the kids do that, or you can take the paring knife and kind of like
smush it down,
and then you can make it have the nostrils right here.
Ooh.
Now the last thing you're going to do is you're going to take your same paring knife, and what I did is I just kind of opened up, I kind of flipped up the eyelids like this.
Hello,
yeah,
I see you.
And I did that with the mouth too. I kind of flipped them up to make them look like they're opening up. And you kind of have fun with it. You don't have to be, so it looks like it has an open mouth.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at yours.
Why is it looking at me like that?
So on the bottom half, this is where you put the filling, kind of right in. Give yourself a little bit of room to put the top on the bottom.
Want me to fill yours here?
No, mine's cut. Mine's
So that's one thing about if it breaks, do exactly what you're doing, Heather. Just use the warmth of your hands.
To just kind of
smooth
it out.
Is this too much?
A little bit, but who cares? We're having fun. So now you want to carefully put your face
on top.
On top.
Before we run out of time, because it's coming.
Oh no!
Okay, and then what happens if your mouth falls off?
That's okay. Then I took a fork and I crimped it. I used some of that extra juice.
And how long are we baking these for?
So I did 400 degrees for about 7 minutes.
Okay. Fantastic.
Because you're really just making the top brown.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing. Look at yours.
This is great. Oh, if you would like to book Chef Aleka for an event, we're going to link you up on our website. Thank you so very much, Chef Aleka.
All right, and stay with us after the break. The Bill Henry Band has one last song to get you in the Halloween spirit.
fingers in my hair. That's like come hither stare. It strips my conscience bare. It's witchcraft. Though I have no defense for it, the heat is too intense with it. Proceed with what you're leading me to. 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. Even though I know it's strictly taboo. When you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. Though it's an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. Hey. Though it's an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. It's witchcraft, baby, it's witchcraft.
Okay, another round of applause for the Bill
We
Henry
need a
Band.
cocktail or something,
Just
and then
to
we're
sit
out
here.
at the club, you know?
And again,
So
we
good.
will have the link for tickets if you want to go see them. They're November 26th. It's a Wednesday night at the original Pittsburgh Winery.
Yeah, they're so good.
Before we wrap up today, we want to remind you the Thanksgiving season is nearly here. The 44th annual, we should say, KDKA TV Turkey Fund is underway.
Yeah, please donate to help our neighbors in need have a warm Thanksgiving meal. Go to any PNC Bank and they'll match all donations of $50 or more. You can also text KD Turkey to 50155.
And you can go to kdka.com/turkey fund. You'll find more information on the Turkey Fund. And as you know, every dollar helps. And we know this year especially, your gratitude will go a long way. Yeah. Well, as many of you know by now, our friend and co-host Kelly will be moving on from Talk Pittsburgh. We adore her and her light and energy that she brought to this show every day.
Yeah, we know many of you loved her as much as we do and that you would want to hear it from us. You can still listen to her on 100.7 Star in the afternoons, and you know she'll pop up from time to time in our family feed when we share pictures.
We will miss her very much, and we can't wait to see what she does next. And we want to say thank you for watching Talk Pittsburgh and being part of this family.
Join us again tomorrow when we bring you more things to talk about, laugh along with, and smile.
As always, we will save a seat at the table for you. KDKA TV News at 4 starts now.